heading to sleep. I was gonna continue just a short, like maybe a page or two of my reading. Ooh, do I want to read this part? I was exactly saying, yeah, quickly. It was, I can't see. So we'll have, oh yeah. So Zayed was telling Tomas how it's absolutely top secret. I know, a pause, I know. Oops, the microphone, with emphasis. Well, you know how most of our machinery works with the hot water and steam derived from geysers. Now, imagine smaller machinery called engines, steam engines. So we'll have small machines. I see nothing extraordinary in that. No, Tom, continued the engineer, animation now acting on his ordinarily composed features. The machines will not be using the geysers. They will be using... The machines will not be using the geysers. They will be mobile, portable, not stationary. My plans have now been accepted by the society, and we will soon be manufacturing these engines to see how well they work. You see, since it's movable, the water will have to be transported hither and thither, meaning we will heat it and not rely on geysers. Using coal or wood, the boiled water will produce the steam whose pressure will move the machinery. Tom, we have plans to make vehicles that will be able to travel great distances without the need for powerhouses. Zay, this is revolutionary. Are there any specific vehicles in mind? Steamboats, steam vehicles for greater distances for public transport. But what I think you'll really like to hear is, now listen carefully, airships. But we already have hot air balloons, though they don't travel far. But these lighter than air crafts would be steerable and powered by the steam engine. And this project of mine includes using helium, which is non-flammable, instead of hot air. I'm considering defining the shape of a rigid airship with a skeleton. The small boat below the large, elongated envelope might even carry 5 to 10 people. Geysers, exclaimed Tom after his excitement had almost spat out his drink. But think of the implications. What if we could fly over the phantom barrier? And you attest that your sister has an imagination beyond your comprehension. You are running ahead of yourself, Tom. But Tomas's words had touched upon a subject that had fascinated Outlandians across the continent for a great number of years. The phantom barrier was a strange natural phenomenon. It was located some 1,000 kilometers to the east of the continent in the midst of a phantom ocean. In summary, it was an amalgamation of strong cataclysmic winds, storms, and tornadoes that was impenetrable by the ships that had attempted to approach it. It seemed to reach as far north as it reached the far south, according to the reports of seafarers. Many theories had been spun across the ages. Some claimed it was the edge of a flat world, just like the barren lands to the west, while others believed it was, as the name implied, a barrier to forgotten areas of the world. I always knew you were a true genius, my friend, said the clockmaker, as he stood up and placed his hat tilted on his head of thick, messy, and upbrushed inches. I am going to the bar to get you a surprise drink. There is also a prettyish barmaid I'd like to impress. I shall return anon. Then take off that ridiculous hat. The hat stays and the Tom is gone. So that's the end of chapter 2. Let's see, where am I? So, oops, I have the wrong chat open here. Okay. Let's go to my docs chat. Here we are. Should be mine. Okay, so that was the ending. And now we can go. This was a pretty long chapter, maybe about 5-10 minutes. I'm thinking of leaving this page out because it's just something I don't want to really... I'm thinking if I should read from this because it's just a lot of interesting ideas that I put a lot of work in. Yeah, I want to catch an earlier night, which is what... So yeah, that was the ending of the chapter, and just leave that up for now. And I'm gonna leave and try to get some sleep, if that is ever gonna be something possible in my life again since streaming on Twitch. Okay, have a lovely evening. If there's anyone lurking anywhere, good night.